Good evening, everybody. Glad you made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for tonight's main event. 15 rounds, middleweight action between Tim Bradley and Tim Bradley.
Here's that person, Jim Desert Storm Bradley.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. Oh, good exchange there.
What the fuck?
Bradley's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He would give Tim Bradley's been hurt. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. And the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Bradley's movement really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Bradley's got a little something coming back at him, a counter punch scored. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Bradley's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. No, he missed that right. And that's the end of round one. His eye is completely shut. He really is at risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion and judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
You are losing this fight. I need you to take some chances, man. You gotta take some chances with this guy, all right? You got it.
Bradley's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Good step back counter punch there. Bradley's right hand scores well that time. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Bradley's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Tim Bradley's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, Get the combination working, land both punches. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Bradley's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Tim Bradley's got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down, he can't see. And that's what the referee's going to be looking for.
And we come to the end of round number 2.
You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now. It doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Keep on. Don't give him a chance to set his feet and get any punches on.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Bradley's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
There you go.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Come on, right here. Come on, baby.
Lands the counter. Good return fire that time. Oh, what an exchange! Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Bradley's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth. And that could be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that could be a big, big problem. Bradley's proving to be elusive.
Pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Tim Bradley's defense is paying off now. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Each man able to land an uppercut. Bradley's combination punching is working well here.
Listen, you need to make some punches, son. Throw more punches.
He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter-punching. And when you're counter-punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Bradley's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
There you go.
Good exchange. He fires back.
Good job.
There's a good example of Tim Bradley's jab setting things up. He just missed that shot up top. Bradley's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Bradley's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Tim Bradley's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks you quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Bradley's able to land a good, solid left hand.
You need to block more.
Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Bradley's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
Pick it up. You hear me? You gotta pick it up. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more. Come on, champ. You got to get into this thing. You need to throw more punches. The body, bang the body, hit that body. Not good.
Round number 5 has arrived. Bradley's punch didn't come close. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Keep your hands up. Come on.
Tim Bradley's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Blocks that punch.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Tim Bradley's making for a clinic here in combination
Well,
punching.
the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch, they're the ones that wind up landing.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Scores with the combo to the head.
Keep moving, baby. Move.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. And now they're trading blows.
In and out.
Tim Bradley's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
Hey, you gotta get some of that through now. Come on, let's go.
And that's the end of round 5. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
You gotta land a big punch now, champ. No doubt about it. You lose this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot and knock his guy out. Look, champ, you're standing.
The start of the 6th round. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, Boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's gonna track him down.
Big shot comes crashing home. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Bradley's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're gonna get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out of this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Bradley's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Bradley's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and saying, why am I getting wet? When you're standing there covered up, the punches are coming from the side, they're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. Committing to the combo now, both land.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Final 10 seconds of the sixth round. Tim Brown, listen, the referee warned him on the inside there of the potential clash of heads. That's a point deduction, folks. And at the end of round 6, Bradley's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Aventine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts.
Let's see some stick.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep moving, come on now, keep moving, you got to see that coming now, come on.
Bradley's making this so that it's becoming a very frustrating night for his opponent. I mean, when your defense is that sharp, it can just drive your opponent crazy.
Yeah, Ken, first of all, it can start to break down, you know.
Good, solid right hand lands. That was a big shot that just landed on him. Well, the referee seeing what he's doing there is going to cost him a point.
Focus, focus.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Come on, kid, focus. Nice work.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Tim Bradley's big bucket, and yet another big shot comes
This
in.
is
Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
Stand up. 2,
to an end.
Keep on, just like that. Wanna take this one.
Here we are in round number 8. A look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see Bradley's game plan has been applied to perfection.
Yeah, it definitely has. He's been using that jab. You know, he's been taking care of offense, defense, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. Now all he has to do is make sure he doesn't fall asleep.
Bradley's able to avoid that punch. Bradley's recuperative ability is being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time.
And now he's got to be careful because he's been warned for the headbutting. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Comes right back at him with the left hand.
I'm just trying to survive right now.
They both decide to bring it. Tim Bradley's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Tim Bradley's not going to get away with this here. That headbutt, the referee is saying that was an intentional foul. That's a point deduction. Last 10 seconds.
Oh, fuck, I ain't even trying to do that. I tried to taunt you.
We're going to catch a loss here by way of disqualification. Oh, you know they're going to go nuts over this one. His corner can't be happy about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ref calls a halt to the fight. By disqualification, your winner,
You never know why a fighter makes a certain decision in the midst of a fight. But I think this is one he's going to regret. He's been DQ'd.
He's going to regret it as he lives with it. He's going to find out sometimes it's harder to quit than it is to fight. And when you get DQ'd to a certain extent, you quit.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a